Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where Bobby and I are sending supplies to orbit. And I have discovered why I was having so many problems launching this rocket in the last episode. Apparently, machinery weighs an awful lot more than supplies do, because when I have supplies in this rocket, I have like 6,000 delta V, and when I have machinery, I have 4,500 delta V. So I need more delta V.
Yep. So I have an idea for a heavy lift rocket that I am going to test out here. So I've got right here a tank of organics here, whatever that means by organics, and then I have Dan's ill-fated machinery here. So this is going to weigh and a Mark 1-2 command pod, because I'll take up some Kerbals with me. I am going to want to put... You know what? No, I'm going to take the command pod off. And where is... I think it's under utility.
Save this, and let's double check that our staging is still correct. It is. I'm going to go ahead and click launch. It's going to be close. I'm not sure this is going to have enough delta V, but we're going to give it a shot anyways and see if it goes. Hopefully it does.
All right. So
map is up for some reason.
So we're going to bring in the hitchhiker storage container. And then at the top of the hitchhiker, we're going to slap, a probe on it.
Why are you bringing a hitchhiker container?
I'm going to bring up Kerbals to it also.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, I may wind up completely and totally scrapping this, which is, again, not out of the realm of possibility. Okay, so I need... Give me a probe core.
All right, I think that's probably about the right position. Turn our SAS on. Throttle up the entire way.
Put our docking port there.
And launch, and hope this works.
All right, between here, let's see here, fuel tanks. Put an RCS tank, because I have a tendency to blow a lot of RCS fuel, and this is going to weigh a shit ton, so we will need a lot of RCS fuel. And then under command and control, we will toss a reaction wheel, slap that down there, and then...
I have my newer heavy lifter design, but I can't use it yet because we don't have all the parts unlocked.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
So, all right. Next, we're going to find that part that I never can find. So I think it's under structural. Here it is. Yes, but I want a decoupler in between that. You ever figure out what the difference is between a stack separator? A stack separator is like a lot more forceful, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Let's put ourselves a stack separator here. There we go, and then
I use the stack separators occasionally. Ugh, so wobbly, huh?
So we're gonna do...
That's probably not ideal.
So I'm going to do 2 of these Kerbidine tanks, assuming that I can use them all, or select the right ones. Zoom out a little bit here. Make sure we're still recording because I zoomed out. Oh, I forgot to put... RCS stuff on it. So let's put a set of RCS thrusters here. Another set about here. Remind me to add solar panels. Solar panels, don't forget solar panels. Some there. Solar panels.
Okay. We are out of the atmosphere.
Oh, the Hitchhiker had more spots.
No, it's only 3.
It's 4.
Is it 4? I thought it was only 3.
So we're going to do scientist, scientist, scientist.
Whoa.
And we're going to bring Bill up.
Prograde.
We're going to bring Bill Kerman up, everyone's favorite engineer. Actually put my solar panels on a action group for once. All right, so let's slap the engine at the bottom of this and let's see how awful the delta V is on this. I don't expect this to be all that great. It's larger than I thought it would be. We got a thrust weight ratio of 1.02 and just shy of 1500 delta V. Again, kind of.
So for some reason, when I separated my stage, everything started spinning.
Uh-oh.
It's not ideal.
So next, what we're going to do is I'm going to find myself another stack separator. Or no, let's hold off here. Just a moment here. Find ourselves some radial decouplers and do 4.
All right, so I may have to run this launch again.
All right.
It's very top heavy, this ship of mine. And I'm not convinced I have enough delta V to actually make this work.
All right. Now, it should be quite apparent that what I'm doing here now, oh, okay, I think the Hitchhiker module is the primary module of the craft. That's good to know.
We might have just enough delta V to make this work.
Wonder if I might be able to only get away with 2 of these, but we'll see. Actually, yeah, let's see how bad this is with only 2. We can only add. So let's go fuel tank. Fuel tank. Fuel tank. What are you doing? No, let's do 4 for good measure. 4 Kerbidine fuel tanks.
Okay, I have an orbit. Not a particularly good orbit. But an orbit nonetheless.
We've been using about 5,000 delta V, right? That number seems to 5,000 delta V is what we've been using to get to the space station.
I mean, I almost always take more than that, but that's just because I'm all about overkill.
All right. Well, we're gonna do some overkill here, and we're just gonna take this sub-assembly here. What should I name it? We're gonna save it as heavy lift side segment. All right. So we will erase that. Take our decouplers and quad them up here. That's not what I want. Squad.
All right.
What the?
I am roughly, I don't actually know how far away from my target I am. 20 kilometers. That's probably a bit too far still, but we'll see what we can do here. Bring things back around. We need to actually point towards our target. If we can manage it. And then burn towards the target. We don't have a ton of delta V here to actually work with.
I don't know if those are like on the decouplers or just attached to it. But that, like, did not give me the boosted delta V I was... That should have crazy delta V.
You would think. Unfortunately, you know, it doesn't. Delta V doesn't always work the way we want it to.
Yeah.
I should probably...
There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Extend our panels.
Got confused. But this is only 4,600 delta V because these engine parts are so freaking expensive.
Which ones? What are you bringing up?
Or I'm bringing up, what am I bringing up? Wait, hold on. There we go. I'm bringing up machinery.
I've already got machinery.
Oh, I thought machinery was the heavy one.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you need to be brought up?
Well, organics and recyclables.
Oh, recyclables? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, recyclables I will bring up. So the recyclables still just as heavy as the machinery.
Yeah, recyclables are heavy too.
That still gives me 4,600 delta V. My bottom stage still has a pretty good thrust to weight ratio. So, more fuel tanks? More fuel tanks! Why does it want to add the fuel tanks like that?
All right, I think I'm going to have just barely enough delta V to make this work. Hopefully I have enough monopropellant. I've used quite a bit of it so far. We shall see. $7,000, 5, 4. Okay, that's probably close enough. Let's
Okay, so let's
that's
be more like
loading the physics.
There we go. 5,200 delta V. Thrust to weight, initial thrust to weight ratio of whatever this is, 1.32. This is going to be insane. All right, so next phase is everyone's favorite phase of rocket building, struts, because this is going to be needed to be strutted the hell to all sorts of craziness.
This is going to be a slow approach, I think. These machine parts, or whatever, machinery are really very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I think these RCS ports are going to have a hard time moving this stuff around.
Oh, I am going to definitely need, before I forget, And in case that throws off my delta V calculations, tops of these engines are going to need like nose cones of some sort. Do they make wide body nose cones?
I don't know. You can scale parts up though.
Yeah, let's do that. There we go. It's one of the few times where I don't mind tweak scale.
I don't mind tweak scale most of the time.
I just find compatibility issues with it.
How so?
Yeah, you know, things just, I don't know.
Okay.
Things don't, I don't know. Just,
one separation. I've never had anything not work, like, I've never had any compatibility issues. I've had, you know, like, parts just not be able to be scaled. But
all right. This is scary. All right, 5200 Delta V. Coming up with 4 Kerbals. I do have a docking port. Anything? What are some of the things that I always forget about? I got monopropellant.
Solar panels. Batteries.
Batteries are probably a good idea.
Batteries are always a good idea.
Yes. Batteries. There we go. Four
you have monopropellant?
I do have monopropellant.
Do you have RCS thrusters?
I have, yes, 3 sets of RCS thrusters. Because this is a heavy motherfucker. All right. Wow. Okay. This is by far, I think, the biggest rocket that I've constructed. All right. I've saved it. Let's save it again. This vessel has no remote control or manned modules in it. There's a flippin'... What do you call this? It's a... It's a probe core. This vessel has no remote controlled or manned command modules. It won't be controllable. Why? Alright, well, clearly it thinks the hitchhiker is... So let's dispose of this. I love these little bugs after you get everything all squared away. So we're going to bring you here. Under utility, where was the Hitchhiker's Guide to Kerbalism or...
All right. Well, I am approaching the station.
Parachute.
Let's go ahead and fire up the engine here before we pass it.
Oh, we have reactors now. I've got a fission reactor.
Okay.
We got a couple fission reactors. Just happened to see those in the utility section. Are the habitats not... Or the... Oh, here it is. The Hitchhiker module. All right.
Okay. I'm basically dead even with the station now. I just need to get it to let me set the docking port as a target.
Oops, that was right.
Oh, there we go. That works. All right. let's point towards where we want to go.
This is kind of a flat surface. Let's go.
And then, stop. Screw it. A couple. I need more control than you can give me while still having all that fuel coupled.
All right, here we go. To the launch pad. Dun dun.
All right, let's. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta rotate this thing in the correct direction before this gets out of hand. All right, we need to take and point that solar panel down. Please. And thank you.
All right. Where is Narnia? Amongst some of our... Oops. Come on, don't lag on me, game here. Is that... Oh, let's see.
All right, that's significantly better. Boy, this does not move around easily.
All right, where is Narnia in relation to me? It is on the opposite side of the planet.
It always is.
It always is, yes. Of course. So let's see here. I kind of want to get into this at a higher orbit. So that means I will be going slower than it. So I will want a... So I'll want it to be behind me. So let's... My record kind of like settled when I time warped.
Yeah.
So we're going to launch when the... Oh, shit!
What?
Well, first of all, I don't know what the hell happened there.
You time warped, and it exploded.
Oh, that was a fucking cool explosion, though. I have... oh, wow, it's still going.
That is a problem that I've run into with these really large rockets.
Yes.
Which is why I've taken to either putting the launch clamps on, which sometimes helps, sometimes it doesn't. And the other thing is sometimes I will do all of my time accelerating. Hey, look, you crashed.
Yes.
Sometimes I will do all of my time accelerating before actually going to the launch pad.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, well, I am on the final approach to the station here. Hopefully. Assuming I can get this all to line up right. But we are at the end of the episode. If you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.